Hello again. Just thought I'd make another video today, and I really appreciate all the views and feedback that I've been getting from the Discord and also on YouTube. So today, going back to a couple people who wanted to watch a certain content, I thought I'd do challenge today. Challenge is just a good way to play without having to get annoyed or feel bad because you were matched up with an opponent who's way too good against you, or someone who's just way under level. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'll be playing Republic today, which as far as I know isn't the best choice to play in challenge. Usually, because in challenge everything is level 10, so everything is very over level, and everything does way more damage than you'd think they'd do. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so after waiting 10 minutes, seems like there is just no one playing challenge right now, so looks like next time we'll definitely go back to challenge. But because I do want to record something today, I think we will just continue to just play rank today. But I will be playing live, so hopefully that'll be more interesting and there'll be more more commentary through that. So if we look at my profile, I was actually able to grind myself up to 1812 with Republic. I found a really interesting build that I can show you guys right now. 4 Marine Corps, 2 Medibots, 2 Stealth Blade, 2 Commander, a card that's I believe is heavily slept on, 3 of the Stealth Storms, which are just really good, 4 Rocketeers, best card, 2 Strafes, 1 Catapod, and then 1 of nearly every legendary but Goliath, 2 Carpet Bombs, and 1 Riot Trooper, 1 Pulse Tank, and 1 Mech Miner. This deck has really bumped up my win rate, and I think it's I think a lot of people just haven't been able to try out too much of the stealth engine yet, but yeah, I believe that it's really good. Alright, so why don't we try playing a little more ranked. Alright, so first opponent of the day, another Republic player. Oh, I'd love to keep this hand, but I cannot. Let's do this. Oh, now I wish I kept the Medibots. But that is unfortunate because my opponent's only level 6. Republic is the only faction that I have grinded up to level 9, mainly because, oh look, he's crying because this is just kind of unfair. So Catapod is usually just a nice start for me because it's a unit that doesn't have any consequence of casting early. Same with Rocketeers, you can cast them and not have any repercussions for the play. Because they stand right outside the Guardian attack range, they are safe from having to, you don't have to back them up or anything, it's just something that your opponent has to respond to. He just called his own Mech Miner, which is kind of unfortunate, so I'll call my own right now. Luckily, my Rocketeer is able to do some chip damage on that though. Let's just call some Rocketeers and let the Mech Miner do his job. And let's call the pod right behind that guy, because that guy is dangerous. There we go. Here comes a Shotgunner, and let's back those Rocketeers up. Those Rocketeers are going to be really annoying once they get to the Guardian, because, like I said, they stand right outside the Guardian, so the Guardian can't even attack them. And it's also really important that you level up your Strafes too, because I believe the Strafe is able to wipe out any of the Rocketeers or Marine Corps equal to its level. So level 7 Strafe will take out level 7 Rocketeers. So I'll just let the Shotgunner start attacking, and then let's do this and call Rocketeers. And then let's also call Triton right here. Triton's just really good for sieging or defending, because he's also able to buff your base attack as well. And now let's strafe this right here. And Carpet Bomb. Okay, that might have been a little too rushed. Oops. Alright, he called a miner. One more shot. There we go. Ooh, another one. So the plan here is to hopefully get that Tadakatsu off. Alright, come on. Let's get lucky. There we go.
Nothing can stand in the path of my blade.
Now let's call Furry to raise his health a little bit. Let's call Commander, and then hopefully... Oh no, he missed. That's too bad. So definitely a lot of misplays right now. Let's get rid of the Furry. And he won't be able to kill anything with what he has at the moment. So I'll strafe. Yeah, so he can't do anything to he can't kill me at the moment, so I'll finish him off with this. Alright, so that was a lot closer than it should have been. My opponent did play well though, I will give him that. But it definitely should have been an easier win. But yeah, that was a victory though, so can't complain. Alright, let's get into the next one. Alright, here's the second game. Another Republic. This might be best. Oh, he's playing nasty. Alrighty. That was dirty. What will he do next? Because currently my hand is more reaction based rather than something that I can actually pull initiative with. So I am a little concerned that I'm just wasting elixir in my hand right now, but there's nothing that I can really do. There's a prison turret, which is pretty dangerous, honestly. But honestly, if there's nothing, prison turret is kind of weird. It's just forcing me not to play anything. At the same time, okay, I'm just gonna carpet bomb that. That's getting to become a little too much. Okay. Let's call Stealth Blade and also Commander. Stealth Blade is gonna do considerable damage. Oh, no, never mind. He got killed last second. I'm just gonna get rid of that again. And with this, my hand is still more reaction based. I honestly prefer playing that way a little bit more. And because I currently don't have any Rocketeers, it's kind of an issue right now. So, Nicola right here, Stealth Bomber right here, and then Marine Corps. Stealth Bomber is actually really good because his stun lasts for, I believe, about 8 seconds. And he also has a fair amount of HP to boot. And now we're going to call these boys. Triton. But he still left my one Rocketeer on the right alone, so that's just going to keep bothering him for a little bit longer. I think Stealth Blade is just the way to go in this situation. And let's do this. Plus Catapult. And now we can see Tadakatsu. Kill. There we go. And that should be game. This player Sullivan is the only one that I know who plays Prism Turret, and the first time that I went against him in challenge, he actually destroyed me because those Prism Turrets do an insane amount of damage. They also do damage to invisible units, so that's also something to keep in mind. So going back to my deck though, if you look at Stealth Storm, he does a stun for 8 seconds. So for 8 seconds, any kind of unit will just do nothing for literally forever. So you'll probably be able to kill whatever you'd like within those 8 seconds. Alrighty, and the one Catapult that I just play because just like the Rocketeers, it's a unit that you don't have to back up once you call. So as long as your opponent doesn't do anything about it and you just leave it there, it'll just continue to attack the base of the enemy Guardian without having to suffer any consequences. It won't get hit, so it forces your opponent to respond. Same with the Medibots. If you really think about it, the Medibots cost 2. They can start healing any unit, especially for like bigger units like Riot Trooper and Pulse Tank or the Mech Miner. Oh no, what did I just take out? Oh, I took out a Medibot. So in those cases, your opponent is forced to either, especially if you're playing Republic, your opponent will probably go out of his way to strafe them, which costs 3, or he'll probably like call War Pigs in order to take them out, or even Painlings, which all cost 3, which all effectively puts your opponent at a loss. So I think Medibots are really cool in order to intentionally put your opponent behind you on Elixir. So I took out a Medibot, let's put that back in. Alright, and let's play another game. Yeah, and so in the comments, please let me know how long you guys want these videos to go, how much time you guys are willing to waste on my videos. But I do really appreciate all the views that I've been getting, and I think currently now 8 subscribers. Thanks for all the feedback, and I really appreciate it. Oh, it's okay, so this guy's White Lotus. He's a very good player. White Lotus is for all the players who are way more dedicated than the guild that I am in. I will go, that looks good. One of the easiest ways you can cheese wins in this game is easily just Stealth Blade and Commander, because you can just deal your enemy Guardian, I think, 2700 damage at my level, at level 6. Ooh, I forgot to emote. Also, I do apologize, I am recording in my car because that is the only place I can actually get some quiet. So I apologize if there's anything that's a little too loud outside. Let's go Leon.
Let's hope you're a worthy opponent.
And it's also called Stealth Storm.
No escape. I won't miss.
Definitely rushed it a bit, but it's not good because I don't really have much to counter with. Let's try to call Pulse Tank as soon as possible. That's just kind of unfortunate. I don't have too much in my hand that could actually let me counter anything. Let's just call more Rocketeers. This is, I'm dead. Yep, that's sorry for the bad performance. But this deck, I do believe Republic struggles the most against Empire and Beasts, just because we have, I believe I only play one true AoE unit, and everything else is kind of just single DPS. I do have AoE stun in the form of Stealth Storm, but it is an issue that there is not really much of a way to deal with like huge hordes of Iglooms, especially when my opponent calls 2. I do have forms of crowd control like Iglooms and carpet bombings, but in those situations it wouldn't have been truly that effective. So I do believe that there should be a way that I can fit in one more Catapult, because as much as I like Grenadier, and my Grenadier is actually level 6, so that's actually really good. I do find it so slow that it is quite an issue when it comes to defending your base. And I'm also the type of player that does not like to play Energy Beacon or Adrenaline too often. Adrenaline I do like to play, but the build that I am playing currently is a lot more reactive than proactive. So I am trying to keep it that way. I believe that's more my playstyle. But I do believe, just for the sake of improving and trying to make better plays, I think I will try to get rid of one carpet bombing for another catapod. And like I said before in my first video, I am by no means a great player, so everyone please feel free to provide feedback or what I could do better with my deck. I think this looks pretty good. I do believe that Alien is probably the best faction though, as you're leveling up. I believe that, so I do want to make one video for every faction at one point, and I think I'll just go in order from Republic to Alien to Beast to Empire. Alright, let's call Rocketeers. Okay, that's also unfortunate. I think I'll just protect with the pulse tank. And let's call Marine Corps. And let's bring in the Metabots. Terminites is just an amazing card altogether as well. Luckily, I do have a way to counter them in the form of Triton and Marine Corps. Ooh, we had another one of those. That's rough. Let's call Furry. Hopefully they can live a little longer. Come on. There we go. Got one last hit. Let's call Grenade. Oh, okay. And then I think I'm just going to have to bring in the Stealth to get rid of that hot shot. Alright, we somehow made it past that. That was actually really tough. Like I said, I don't have too many AoE units that can actually take care of those. So let's call Catapod right here. Alright, let's call 2 Rocketeers, and then let's save off the Tadakatsu, because I'm sure my opponent's just saving for something. If it's Puppeteer, then that's rough, but let's do that. And let's also bring in the Riot Trooper's taking in all the hits right now, so let's do it this way. Let's just stray for an extra measure. There we go. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. There's not many ways that I can really counter mobs just like that. So from what you can see from what I did with the Marine Corps and the Triton, that's actually a really potent combo, just because you not only do you raise Riot Trooper and Triton's abilities or attack power, you also raise your Guardian's power as well, with the percentage of, Yeah, 35, which is really nothing to laugh at. Plus, Marine Corps also get their own 40% bonus. And Tritons so Marine Corps lasts for 6 seconds, and Tritons last for 10 seconds. Alright, let's keep playing. This will probably be my last game of the day, though. And I really, like I said before, I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch these videos. Like I said, the last thing I want this game to do is die, because yeah, it's really a struggle finding matchmaking, especially in modes like challenge, and there's only specific times when you can actually find a lower wait time for these kinds of in order to play ranked or just any kind of game mode. So yeah, I really encourage everyone to try to spread the word about this game, because I think Rayark is more than able to kind of promote this game more, because I've played nearly all of the Rayark games like Sidorica, Sidus, Demo. I spent money on the newer Sidus and the new Demo as well. They're all really fun games, and I really hope they continue to promote this one as well. Oh, it's against the same player, so hopefully we don't end this in a loss. I think this hand's good though, because I do need to be able to counter whatever mob that he brings at me, so 2 Marine Corps will definitely be helpful. Yes, I love you too. I don't have that emote though. Wait. Oh. Okay. So in our guild, the way that we signify wanting to draw and not lose our ranking is to using the cry emote, which is one of the reasons why I keep it. So the way that we communicate in the guild, at least, is if you cry, that's asking for a draw, and if you want to fight, you go for angry, and then the other 2 you can just use whatever you'd like. So sorry about that, but I guess I can use this time to talk a little bit more about just the way that this game works. So like I think Soul of Eden is just like as a veteran, or not necessarily veteran, but as someone who was forced to play Clash Royale because all my friends did, all I can say is that this game is a major improvement to Clash Royale. I think there's so much more variety, and also because there's a faction involved, it requires you to be able to understand different matchups and also different sub archetypes of each, or different types of decks in each faction. For example, like there's the adrenaline build with like snipers and hotshots that you can play in Republic, or you can also just play the stealth engine like I do. I think every card has its own potential, except for a couple cards that I feel like deserve a buff. For example, like Alien also has their own second sub-archetype where it requires you to suck up your own HP in the form of like a Prime Abominations, and like I think like Soul Devourers is the name of those. And same with except for Beast and Empire. I think Beast and Empire are kind of the same, because all the cards that they share are all very broken, especially cards like Faceless Altar. If you level that up, you are pretty much set, because those have so much they have so much potential to be way better than they should be. For example, at least a level 8 camp, altar camp will find a way to get to my base no matter what I do. It's just the way that it is, because they're able to tank like multiple shots from they're able to tank at least 1 shot from Grenadier, and because they come in pairs of 2, Hotshot can't even do anything even while ramping up. Yeah, there really is so little that can counter a well-leveled stealth camp. Not stealth camp, I'm sorry about that. A Faceless Altar. Yeah, but altogether, Beast and Empire share a lot of the same very good cards. Especially cards like Rael and Ana as well are just very good. Rael is just the counterpart of Tadakatsu. Leon is just a weaker Jacob. Ida is just another form of Furry, I believe. And Nicola, as well as Nicola is kind of similar in the sense that it's just big crowd control. It's similar to Ana. Oh, oops, sorry about that. Oh, he's healing my base. Thank you. But anyway, I think just because of how long this video is going, I think I will end it here. I will try to include more. I'll try to include more of the content that you guys want to watch. Granted that I'm able to find matchmaking. It is really sad that matchmaking is just really kind of. I think the lower matchmaking time is killing the population of this game, and yeah, it's just a shame. So yeah, thanks again for just watching this video. I really hope to pump out some more content soon, and yeah, and like always, please tell me like what I could have done better in certain games or what I could do with my deck. Yeah, I'll take all feedback into heart, as well as keep providing feedback on what kind of content you want to watch and what kind of factions you also want to see played as well. I do have builds that I am pretty proud of, as well as like builds like these copies that I'm trying from top players in the world, as well as my guild mates. So yeah, let me know please, and yeah, have a great day and thanks for everything.